Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. By the way, this video isn't really gameplay oriented. I'm just talking about some stuff, so feel free to let it play in the background while you're playing your game. But without further ado, let's get on with the rest of the video. So in today's video, I kind of wanted to talk about infrared missiles, and in particular, planes that only carry infrared missiles. Now, there's not a whole lot of planes like that in the game, notably most of them being, I think the highest one would be either the Harrier or the Kafir C7. And overall, they're pretty much in a very interesting spot, at least for me personally, where a down tier, they're extremely broken, but in an up tier, they're lacking because they don't have, Fox 1 or even Fox 3 capabilities, meaning they're basically kind of left out to have to force up-close dogfights. Now, in the terms for, like, the Kafir, like I'm using here in the video, you at least get 4 Python 3s, but the big downside to this aircraft, and this aircraft in particular, is you only get 36 countermeasures. So you sit at 12.0, where you do indeed see Fox 3s, you see Phoenixes, you can see AMRAAMs, and you can't really bring chaff. You can't give up your 36 flares. In terms of other aircraft, like the Harrier GR1 is what comes to my mind, really. 4 AIM-9Ms, it does fine. I mean, up tiers it struggles, but overall it's a fine aircraft. I think the future of War Thunder in terms of, infrared missiles, I would really like to see us get some more modern infrared missiles in the game. With the arrival of Fox 3s, infrared missiles are obviously maybe not being used as much as things like AMRAAMs or R77s or R-Darters or any Fox 3. In fact, I've seen, a lot of people who just run Fox 3s on the F-15, which is, fine. I'm not saying Fox 2s are obsolete, don't get me wrong, but Fox 3s just, outclass them in almost every single way, at least, in terms of top-tier gameplay. So, what I really would like to see in the future for War Thunder, at least, is the arrival of a few missiles. One being the AIM-9X Block 1 or Block 2. Basically, this would just give the Americans a thrust vectoring missile. It would have decent range, confirmed. I don't know what the Block 1 or Block 2's range is. I know the Block 3 can go multiple miles. I'm assuming the Block 1 or Block 2 can do the same. I think the Block 1 could arrive without IRCCM, but, I think we could get the Block 2 overall. The R-73 could get a few new models. I think the most just improving their IRCCM overall. The big IR missile I think that really could get, besides the AIM-9X, is the Python 4. The Python 4 is a missile that technically does have 180 degrees shoot down capability, meaning it can do a complete 180 and can hit targets behind it. That means you can merge with someone and shoot the missile and it would do a complete 180 and chase them down and kill them. I mean, I don't know what IR missiles we honestly would need to see to even everything out. We have, right now, I'd say it's all pretty even. R-73s, Magic 2s, Python 3s, AIM-9Ms. I think there just still needs to be a little bit of a balance between planes that don't necessarily get access to radar-guided missiles. I mean, notably things like the Viggen with only AIM-9Ls, or the Kafir C2 or C7 that only gets Python 3s, things like the Harrier GR7, which only gets the AIM-9M. There's not a whole lot of planes that only get IR missiles, but there are some, and I think, especially playing with planes that have limited countermeasures like the Kafir C2, 12.0 just doesn't feel great for the aircraft, mainly because, like I said, you face Fox 3s, and Python 3s could always be better. I feel like that goes for any missile being set in the game. Obviously, I don't think we're going to immediately see changes in the next patch or next update of immediately adding improved Fox 2s, but I could say we could get the AIM-9X and maybe the Python 4 by end of year. That wouldn't, be completely breaking the game. Like I said, with the arrival of Fox 3s, it kind of just makes sense that we would start to see more modern Fox 2s in the game. That personally for me, because right now Fox 2s just aren't doing so hot, at least, and again, this is me talking about like top tier. In top tier, I would say 80% of kills are with Fox 3s, 15% are with Fox 2s, and then maybe 5% with guns. Obviously, that's by player by player. I personally don't run Fox 2s, so I don't get Fox 2 kills. Depends on the plane. I don't run Fox 2s on the F-15 or the F-16. I do run Fox 2s on the F-15 because you get the extra 2 missiles. Things like planes like that. And obviously, if you have Fox 2s, you'll likely get a kill with them. But if you don't have Fox 2s, you won't get kills with them, so you can't really say, I can't say without a doubt 100% that bringing or not bringing Fox 2s in top tier is good. Right now, I would say, honestly, I really want to see newer Fox 2s in the game, and maybe somewhat fix the BRs for planes that don't get Fox 1s or Fox 3s, and have limited countermeasures. I know planes like the Russian Sukhois and a lot of Russian aircraft don't get a lot of countermeasures. Granted, they're large caliber countermeasures, but they don't get a whole lot of them, meaning they're very ineffective against, up close or Fox 3s or anything like that. Like, example, in the Kafir, you only get 36 countermeasures. I bring all chaff. I don't bring any flares. I feel like that's what you kind of have to do with planes like this. And then a lot of Sukhois, you can only really bring, so many handful of chaff, whereas in American fighters, you can bring, a very good mix. I hope you guys somewhat enjoyed this video. Let me know what your thoughts are down below in the comment section. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe. We're getting up there. We're getting close to 1,200 subs. It means a lot to me for each and every one of you that does that. Discord will be linked in the description. Make sure to comment down below what videos you guys want to see in the future, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.